Welcome to the channel where it's okay to be an average Joe. My name is Zach, this is Zach of all trades. So the start of the channel, I'd like to begin with where it all began. The first Digimon Booster Box version 1.0. Let's just start and have a talk while we're opening the packs. On screen you should be able to see a few cards that I would like to pull from this box. Most of them would be ideal to pull because they have either a lot of value in play or maybe even in costs. So let's find out. Also, maybe you can hear by my voice it's changing all the time. No, I'm not hitting puberty right now. I'm just struggling with this box. I'm just having a bit of a cold. I wanted to start this YouTube channel a long time ago, and some things just always get in the way, you know. So I thought we should just do it. Don't think about the cold that you're having right now, that you're being sick. It's the 1st of January. Good to know. So I thought let's start this year with starting where it all began for this card game. I'll link a question down below, but I'd like to hear your stories about how your start with this game was, because of course it was opened in a pandemic and a lot of people couldn't get hold of the first set. Oh, and of course let's guess what box topper is in this box. I already own a mat. I think the best cards are either Tai or TK. So let's see. It's a Tai Kamiya. Great. Good value card right now because a lot of people are playing red Jesmon in this BT6 meta. It's January 2022 right now, if you're wondering. And also let me know what you want to pull in these little cards. I think the best cards right now are either the Agumon, then the Vidramon, and then the Garurumon, because of the Agubonds, Bond of Courage, sorry. And even that is incorrect because in the English they dubbed it a Bonds of Bravery for some reason. But I hope, yeah, I hope I'll pull this one because, you know, a bit of value back to trade or anything. I'm gonna leave this in its neat little package. I love that I got this. This is already a good start of this box. Like I was saying, you should be able to see the cards on the right side of your screen. You should be able to see me struggle with this box. Put these to the side. So first we'll open this. Let's see. I'm really anxious. Come on, rip. Yes, clean rip. It is my favorite Digimon, Garurumon, but it's also the least valuable right now. Gonna put these to the side right now. And yes, I'm gonna slurp some tea. I hope if you hear some weird cuts, you know it's me slurping the tea. Right, let's get rid of this. Also, I should add, I got some dash packs with this box. Let's open those two. Two dash packs. Right now, because the Garurumon line is one of my favorites, I hope I get to pull the Gabumon. I also already own 2 of the Gabumon. I also own 2 of the Agumon, 2 of the Machine Dramon, and I think that's it. Oh yeah, and one of the Puppetmon. Metal Cedramon I did not pull yet, so for the collection it would be okay. But I'm really hoping to pull the Gabumon out of this one. Having a playset, I know it's... I just want to bling out the deck a bit. And it is... not Gabumon, I think. Didn't rip completely well. Okay. The X-Acto knife should be able to do the job. I think this is Agumon, by the way. Agumon struggles. It is Agumon. Nice. It's a little bit bent, but hey, I'm fine with this. So that's my third Agumon. Can we pair it off with a Gabumon? On rip. Yes, clean rip. And it is Metal Cedramon for the collection. Cool. Really like this pattern. In the new sets, the pattern is more likely to, you know, you can really feel the texture on the part, so I really love those. Not a bad start. We got Garurumon, Agumon, and something new for the collection, so and the Taikamiya. So, as I was saying, you should be seeing the cards on the right side of your screen, which I'd like to pull. First off, I've got Magna Angemon. It's a really good card right now in the BD6 meta. It always has been, except for the weirdly enough this meta, the BD1 meta, because of security control. Let's see. This card is already pretty good. It was a cheap evo cost and cheap play cost. The same with Gorillamon. Saw a lot of play in the first meta because of its cheap evo cost. Was seen in Rookie Rush. This was also seen in Rookie Rush, but it was also seen in Omnimon Turbo, one of the first meta decks. Same goes for Dark Tyrannomon. It's basically a clone of the Gorillamon. Metal Greymon, like this card. Don't see play of this a lot. Agumon Expert, good for Agumon Bond of Bravery. Sirenmon, River of Power. Monmon, Tanamon for a rare, and for second, it's Mimi. It's a good rare. It was used a lot in the first BT1 meta when Rosemon Control was a bit of a thing there. Put this to the side and open another pack. When we've seen most of them, ooh, spoiler, I've got a good hit. Second pack, Magic. When we've seen most of them, I'll just run through the cards a little bit faster. Nuclear Laser could be an okay card, but because it doesn't have a security effect, it's falls off the map. But draw power for red is something it really lacks. You can see the cards are weirdly. It looks like they're bleached out. The new cards are more vibrant. Gabumon, still a good card in the purple decks. Goblinmon, cheap Evo vanilla, cheap vanilla play cost. Greymon always sees a lot of play. Korisarimon, Saberleomon, I like this card, the artwork a lot. Matt, wow, a second Tamer. Tamers are always good to hit in this box because they always are memory Tamers most of the time, except for Joe and Sora, I believe. Good card, good card. And the rare is, wow, Metal Garurumon. Good start, good start. You know, like I said, I'm a bit of a fanboy of the Garurumon line, and I really like Metal Garurumon. It's wow, it's a purple Metal Garurumon together with Matt. How cool is that? Another card I would like to pull, except for the Magna Angemon, is Seraphimon. Also, I think it's a good card when playing security control. You could Digivolve into a Seraphimon after you played a Magna Angemon, and it's still nice for a bit of a theme deck, you know. Gallantmon, I really like to pull a Gallantmon also, because weird thing, I thought I had 4. I thought I had a play set of the Gallantmon. And when the new starter decks came out, I actually didn't have a playset, so that's kind of weird there. Let's see. Blade of the True. Never seen a lot of play. Could be good in security control, but why would you want to risk decking out? Pumpkinmon. Elecmon, again for the Rookie Rush meta in the start of the game. Agurumon, also rookie, also to Rookie Rush, but wasn't seen in Rookie Rush. Gravity Crush sometimes sees play because gaining 2 memory at the end of the turn, lose 2 memory is good when you know the opponent has a memory setter, memory tamer. You can choke your opponent at 1, and then at the end of the turn you lose 2 memory, so they're at 3, and then at the start of the turn the memory tamer sets it 3 anyway, so you don't lose anything, but you did gain 2 memory. That's a cool little tech. This was the counter for Rookie Rush, Volcanic Dramon. I'm talking to you like you're new players, but if you're a veteran player, please don't take offense like I'm trying to school you. The 2-cost blocker, 5-cost to play, it was actually the same with all the starter decks. Wanyamon, saw a lot of play with Hexablau. Devimon, also a good card for Rookie Rush, or at the start of the purple meta, they would call this back with Night Raid, I think. Tynamon for a rare, and whoa, that's our alt art. I think I can make someone very happy with this card. Cool, so that's one alt art down. I didn't really want to see this one. I did want to see another card, but this is very cool because it's in the same theme as this card. Wow, cool. Diaboromon now, because of the EX, is a little bit back. I once told someone it's not really all that meta, but I'm trying to redeem myself for that one because it's a pretty cool deck. It's when it's running, it's running. All right, so we already have 2 hits, and I'm spoiling myself again with a 3rd hit. Gulmon. I'm new to this, so please give me a chance to grow here. Gulmon, Heat Viper, did see a little bit of play. The jamming, this is a Rookie Rush. This was also used in Rookie Rush decks because of the jamming ability. You could draw into cards because of the Demi-Vmon. Spiral Sword, never seen a lot of play. Greymon sometimes. Breakdramon, I think it's an overlooked card because it has piercing naturally, and you can boost it up with a lot of extra attacks. Slash Angemon has always seen play because of its great skill, the minus 8000 DP. A lot of cards cannot be destroyed by effects like when you see Craniamon, but this was actually counter to a lot of things because you could just Digivolve and Digivolve and Digivolve, and then go and slash Angemon to later on go into another yellow level 7. Good card. Growlmon, Giga Blaster, and Magna Angemon. Right, so we got 1 hit down. That's cool. I love this card. I already own 2, and they're very expensive right now in the BT6 meta, so I'm really glad I just pulled a good Magna Angemon. Really glad with this one. So that's 1 down. I actually bumped into my mic there, sorry about that. 1 down. And yeah, what do we want as well? A Leopardmon, I think in BT7, that's right around the corner. Could be good because of a lot of cards that have the on-play effect when it's played from the sources. The Waymon. We can talk about the meta maybe another time, but it's I think Leopardmon could be good. I traded mine away a long time ago. It was an alt art, so I hope I can get my greedy little hands on one right now. Of course, chase card for this set is Omnimon. We're looking for either a alt art Omnimon, but we're already one alt art down, so I don't know, because we're still looking for a secret rare, and I really want the alt art Metal Garurumon from the blue set. Viomon, the blocker. Mushroomon was again used in Rookie Rush a lot. Cheap play cost. Wargreymon has a cool skill. Could be paired up with the Wargreymon, BlackWargreymon in purple BT5. Caesarmon, Rapamon, cheap level 3. Level 4, sorry. Metal Tyrannomon could be good for the Christmas decks. Taiga. Benova Blast, Darkness Claw, Tentomon. Magnadramon sees a lot of play in security control, on play, recovery +2, and when attacking you can play one level 3 Digimon, so maybe bushy full game like Mario Gaming's World would say. Puppetmon, again also used in Rookie Rush to stall out your opponent, and Sora, so this is one of the tamers that doesn't actually give a lot of memory, but it could give you a little bit of extra DP when you're attacking a player. On to the next. Because of the foiling, some packs could be a little bit more heavy, and I think this one is heavier than the rest, so could be that this is a hit. We'll see, we'll see. Kukuamon, Guardromon, Comitarimon, good for extra DP. This was the card I was talking about, Night Raid, to get back one level 3 Digimon. Tsukaimon, it's a game memory when it is deleted as an inherent skill. Pixiemon, strong card for a level 5, but it's vanilla. Golden Ripper. These cards were actually very interesting because they would give you 3 memory at the start of the turn, when you attack, sorry, and at the end of your turn you lose 3 memory. I think it could be more looked at. Oh, that's the clone, the red clone Metal Greymon for the same effect. Radiation Blade, good card. Taikamiya, again, Memory Tamer, and Skullgreymon. I think it's also a good card because sometimes there are a lot of higher Digimon with blocker. When the what's his name again? Ragnar Lordmon was a thing, you could have played this one because it has an on-play effect to destroy any blocker. One, of course. Delete one Digimon with blocker. So it doesn't say with a play cost of or with this many DP. It was just destroy a blocker, so pretty cool. Andromon blocker, a good blocker for 7000 DP. Kapurimon, Digi-Egg. You don't see a lot of Digi-Eggs most of the time. Because you don't really need a lot of those. Agumon for a little extra DP. Vegemon to turbo and to have a cheap play cost for 4. Could be used in Rookie Rush. Oblivion Bird, not a great card, destroy a blocker, but you could better play the Skullgreymon. Gomamon did see a lot of play in the Omnimon Turbo to gain a memory when it's destroyed. Never seen any play because of the high play cost. This could be a little bit of value, I think. I think it's an overlooked card. On play, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, so that's cool. It's any Digimon, it's really overlooked, I think. Labramon, this was the clone with the gain 3 memory at the end of the turn, lose 3 memory. Labramon is a good card to combo off with the /Angemon. When a Digimon is dropped to 0 DP, trigger draw 1. Mistymon, play this card a bit in the start of the meta. And another Diaboromon, wow. It's a Diaboromon party here. Well, I could play it with a lot of cards from the EX set and the BT5 set. Getting some tea. So we're down 4 cards right now. And most of the time there are 9 cards in this deck, or in the booster box. So we're almost halfway through, and it seems about right because we're almost halfway through the booster packs right now. Garurumon, good card to start with because I like Garurumon, like I said. When digivolving, look for a level 5 and a green tamer. Reveal top 3. Could be a theme deck with Taiga and the Tyrannomon line. More on that later because I have a deck in mind for that. Draw 1. Chewmon, a memory blocker, good card. To choke your opponent's memory. They can't gain memory except for tamer effects. Impmon sees a lot of play in purple from the start till even now, because you want to trash a lot with purple, and Unleash it trashes 3 cards of your deck. You swing at the security, probably gonna die, but you got 1 security check in and 3 cards from the top of your deck. This people try to use, but never to real success. Gatsumon blocker, a level 3 blocker, quite okay. Freemon, Tapermon also used a lot in the first meta for purple. Cupimon and Infinity Cannon, or rare. On to the next. So we're down a... We haven't pulled a lot that we want, only the Magna Angemon. But Metal Garurumon still is pretty cool, and I think the Diaboromon is also very cool. So let's hope that we can still get a Gallantmon or either a Omnimon, maybe Wargreymon, Dimension Scissors. Toy Agumon gives reboot as an inherit skill, okay for black. Leolmon, nah, iffy card. Forbidden Temptation, you're better off with Flower Cannon. I think Wizardmon will see more play in BT 7 or 8 when the new starter deck comes out. Doesn't see a lot of play. Gatsumon, Labromon. The Garurumon was a really good tech for a Metal Garurumon Turbo Omnimon. You would swing with Metal Garurumon Blue from this same set, and you could play a card from its Digivolution sources with level 4 or lower. So when you do that, you can... It has an unplay skill, unsuspend one of your Digimon. So you could basically swing again with the Metal Garurumon, Chimeramon, and Tyrannomon. Chimeramon did see a bit of play in the start of the meta because you could destroy one of your own Digimon and a opponent's level 5 or lower. And that was pretty good. So say you have a Impmon on field and you want to get rid of the opponent's Digimon and you want to mill 3 cards, you could just play that card and you basically had a 3-in-1. Alright. Numemon. I always think back about the series where it was a disgusting little creature and that I could never digivolve into anything else than Numemon with the old PS1 game. Let's see, but it is a cheap to digivolve and cheap to play level 4, so that's good. Tsukaimon used for Rookie Rush, yellow green Rookie Rush. Pagumon, Muchomon, it's the same as the Numemon, but it has a little bit more DP. But it's only level 3, so you don't really want to use that one. Atomic Ray, Repamon, Meiotismon, cheap Evo cost, Vidramon, Gabumon, and Trump Sword. Gabumon is a good card to have. It was used a lot and it still sees a lot of use on play. Draw 1 sees a lot of play in the Gabumon Bond of Friendship, but also saw a lot of play in the BT1 meta where you could use the effect of the Metal Garurumon once again to play it from your Digivolution sources, and you actually gain a card and a body on board, of course. Agumon, the cheap Monzemon, Mondrodon, Chewmon, Pumpkinmon, Blastfire, /Angemon, Wanyamon, Shirinmon, Matishida, Memory Tamer, great, and BlackWargreymon. Not really BlackWargreymon, but the Wargreymon that is black. Once again, I think I can make someone very happy with this card, so I'm not really bummed out that I got this card. It's a good card, it's a nice card, I love it. Alright. We're halfway through. This is pack number 12. Seen it. Leomon, good tech. A friend of mine or opponent of mine used it in its Gabumon Bond of Friendship deck. Load a Liomon. Growth Power, Madishira again, and Shielded Adjust. So how was your experience with this game at the start? Because it came out in a pandemic, and a lot of people couldn't get hold of the cards. We had I had an intern that was he had a girlfriend in another town. There were only 3 towns in this whole little country that actually Boltmon, cheap for Megazoo, that were selling this. So I sent him over to his girlfriend to actually get my card from that store. Our rare is a Venomiotismon. Because of its high play cost, it didn't see high Digivolution cost. It didn't see a lot of play, but I think it's a decent card. And for our second, whoa, that's Beelzemon. Not a bad card. I think it will see more play with the EX02 cards because of all the Beelzemon support. Gonna hold on to that one until then, because maybe it will give me a lot of luck then. Alright, let's go for the second half of our box. Seen it. Clear Laser, Tsukaimon, Gardevoir, Gomamon, Spiral Sword, Gorillamon, Sirenmon, Tinkermon. I have a really cool deck with this, and maybe I'll share it later on this channel. Spiderweb, Mistymon, and Yamon. I always think of it as a Jamaican little Digimon, Yaman. But Yamon in this setting. They should really try and get this packaging better. But it does give a lot of energy when you rip it right. Oblivion Bird, Impmon, Frigimon, Blade of the True, Kuagamon, Kakuamon, Goblimon, Flarizamon, Metal Adamon, Greymon. Metal Adamon could see a little bit of play in the EX set. This is a clone of the Monzaemon, cheap play cost and cheap evo cost. Mad Dog Fire had a little deck with the Cerberusmon a while ago, and Blue Metal Garurumon. I love this card. I've wanted to see it in the alt art form, but hey, beggars can be choosers, and I'm really glad opening this box with you guys, sharing a lot of the experiences we had with the BT1 meta. I'm really looking forward and hoping that people will comment and subscribe to the channel, because I want to grow with this channel, and I want to, share a lot of content with you guys. Greymon, Nightraid, Okuomon, Andromon, Vegimon, Digitamamon, Smash Potato. This also sees a lot of play because of the Dandevimon Digimon, but it also has an inherent skill to give retaliation. Biomon, Babydomon, Patamon for a rare, and Togemon. It's a searcher on the Digivolution. Garurumon, Wergarurumon, Gilmon, Heat Viper, Caesarmon, Piximon, Golden Ripper, Garurumon, Mega Capitarimon, Titamon, Venomiotismon, and Venomiotismon again, and BlackWargreymon. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 more to go. We already have our secret rare and an alt art. So let's just hope for the Omnimon, or maybe a mistake in the box and will give us a third one. Who knows? Gabumon, Leomon, Boring Storm, Wizardmon, Tyrannomon Searcher, Gravity Crush, Kokatorimon, cheap play cost, Tinkermon, Breakdramon, River of Power, Taikamiya, good card, and Sumemon, also a good card by the way, for Commandramon decks and for, of course, the Diaboromons. Let's see, we have 2 more hits to go and only a few more packs. Dark Tyrannomon, Metal Tyrannomon, Elegmon, Vinova Blast, Agumon Expert, Toy Agumon, Numemon, Kuwagamon, Jagamon, looking back on good times, Angemon, Machinedramon, cool. Has a unique on-play ability, D-Digivolve 2, but it's, yeah, and it's a blocker, but it doesn't do very much more than that, so it costs a lot and doesn't do a lot of things. So the Gundramon from BT6 is a better option. But of course, this was when the card game was in its infancy. It was the very first set by us, so back then it was okay for Mega Zoo or Security Control. Hornbuster, Tsukaimon, Pagumon, Muchomon, Atomic Ray, Toy Agumon giving Reboot, Metal Tyrannomon, Tyranmon, Davimon giving Retaliation, Demi Davimon, Mad Dog Fire, and Keromon as a rare. Diaboromon deck, here we come. Oh, rubbed it off. Impmon, Gravity Crush, Garurumon, Dimension Scissors, Tsukaimon, Kudamon, Kaporimon, Labramon, Spider Shooter, Darkmon. When you play level 3 Digimon, if this Digimon is suspended, trigger draw 1, never seen a lot of play. Jokido, one of the tamers that doesn't give you 3 memory, but gives you memory when you trash one of your opponent's Digivolution cards. And Lilymon, nice rare. We haven't actually pulled one Flower Cannon yet, which is weird. Are there any other cards you maybe are missing that we didn't pull just yet? Nice rip, clean. One more hit to go, by the way. So let's go Omnimon. Gomamon, Kabuterimon, Hagurumon, Wizardmon, Blastfire, Liamon, Goblimon, Wargarurumon, Davidramon, Kyarumon, Metal Seedramon, and Taiga. This was the card I was talking about. It gives piercing to your opponent, to your Tyrannomon, and the Digivolution cost is down by 1 for every Tyrannomon. Spiral Sword, Agumon, Blade of the True, Gabumon, Volcanic Dramon, Armadillomon, Heat Viper, Metal Adamon, Megadramon, Slash Angemon, Taurus Clusters for our rare, and Gallantmon. Great, we got a good hit again. Alright. Then for the last pack, just to finish off the box. Let's see. Dark Tyrannomon, Caesarmon, Boring Storm, Metal Greymon, Vinova Blast, Agumon Expert, already told you about it. Brings back one Agumon, a card with Agumon in his name, good for Bond of Bravery. Back for Revenge, I think it's an overlooked card. Magnadramon, Greymon, Giga Blaster, and Agumon, the Tamer Searcher, also sees a lot of play right now in the Bond of Bravery. And this is his cooler brother. Well, that's it for the first box and video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I get better at this. I'd say keep following the channel and perhaps we'll find out. See you next time. See you next time on Sack of All Trades, reminding you to keep it classy.